A monk tied a frog with a rope, attached a stone to it, and tossed it into the water. The weight of the stone dragged it to the bottom, and the frog could barely move. Then he grabbed a small fish and did the same thing. The monk tied the stone on and watched them writhe in agony, finding it amusing. But his master witnessed everything, yet still didn't stop him. That night, while the monk was asleep, the master quietly came over with a large stone and tied it tightly to the monk's back with a rope. The next day, when the monk woke up, he begged his master to remove the stone, but the master told him to go to the river first and find all the animals tied with rope and set them free. If even one animal has died, the stone will stay on your back forever. The monk panicked and rushed to the river to search. Fortunately, the frog was still alive. He quickly untied the rope binding it. Unfortunately, the fish he had tied was already dead. The monk collapsed and began to cry. The master thought he had learned his lesson, so he removed the stone from his back. However, when the monk grew older, a young girl suddenly came to the temple, and he made an even graver mistake. While the girl was fast asleep, he secretly slipped his hand under her blanket. The girl woke up startled and slapped him. The monk quickly knelt before the Buddha statue, repenting continuously. Just as the girl was about to comfort him, the master suddenly pushed the door open. The monk prayed desperately not to be discovered. After that, the monk became bolder, flirting with her right in front of his master. That night, while his master was sound asleep, he secretly snuck into the girl's blanket. This time, he had completely crossed the line. To avoid being discovered by his master, they secretly took a boat and escaped to the lake. But the next morning, the master discovered everything. He quietly removed the wooden plug from the bottom of the boat. As more and more water filled the boat, the two sleeping figures suddenly woke up. The monk knew his master had found them and fell to his knees, begging for forgiveness. The master warned him to forget about this romance, but the monk had already fallen deep in love. Then the master personally took the boat and brought the girl away. The young monk cried bitterly while repenting in the Buddha hall. He couldn't help but run out to watch the girl leave. That night, the monk tossed and turned, unable to sleep. Tortured beyond endurance, he decided to leave. He waited until his master was asleep, took a Buddha statue with him, and left the temple without a second thought. However, the master knew the monk had secretly left, but he didn't try to stop him. He knew that if the monk wanted to go, there was no way to keep him. Years later, he saw his disciple's photo in the newspaper. His former apprentice was now wanted throughout the city for murdering his wife. He let out a deep sigh.